Welcome to another exciting adventure, Dam Economics, nature's law of supply and demand. Today we'll take a close-up look at the local supply and demand. Bread is hot these days and going fast at all the local waterways. But what really makes this possible? Well, let's take a closer look. Bread is a treat and an easy meal for these lazy ducks. And when there's no seagulls, it's easy pickings. You may be wondering, though, what the law of supply and demand has to do with these ducks and this dam. Well, let's take a closer look at supply first. When the price of bread rises, the supply for it increases. When the price of bread falls, the supply for it decreases. Meaning as there's more ducks to be fed, the more people are willing to come buy bread and feed the ducks. On a graph, you would see an upward trend to the right as quantity demanded and price both rise. Well, that's all fine, but what if there was a little competition for the bread? What if there were some hungry scavengers whose motto was mine? Well, then, you would have to wonder about the incentives that these ducks have and what they're willing to give for a good meal of bread. Let's take a closer look at the law of demand and see what it says. When the price of bread rises, the demand for it decreases. And when the price falls, the demand for bread increases. Well, the price for these ducks is the willingness to compete with these hungry seagulls. On a graph, you would see that as price or competition for the bread is high, the quantity demanded for the bread is low by the ducks. You would see a downward trend to the right. Well, let's do a little review of what these wonderful waterfowl have taught us. Supply and demand is perhaps one of the most fundamental concepts of the economy and, well, nature. Supply graphs show us that when quantity demanded increases, so does the price. And when there are more ducks around, people are willing to feed the ducks a lot more, sometimes in excess. But when competition arises with the seagulls, the demand for bread is high. Incentives of the ducks is sometimes questioned. As the price or competition rises, the quantity demanded lowers. Well, thanks for joining us today on Dam Economics. We hope to see you next time.